And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Going Medieval. So yeah, we are definitely going medieval. All right, I should have enough research now for some tailoring or brick making. Tailoring or brick making. I think we're gonna head to brick making. I've got a good amount of clay going up. Over here, there's some decent... Oh, there's a big deposit of clay. So this might be a good area to actually start a little clay processing center. Because we got a lot of it. Comes in here. There's a huge deposit right in there. It's good to go. So yeah, I'm thinking right over here somewhere, we are going to want a small little area for some processing and refining of clay. I don't know if it needs to be indoors. So we're gonna do like a big thing there. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Start that. It may not need to be a room, but it would probably help to have a roof. And that should get our good old researcher back up and running. We have our first carrots. Our first carrot crop came in, so they've harvested and replanted all of the carrot. Well, all but one, it looks like. I think this is the spot that had that bush on it. So yeah, it was a day behind and a day delayed. We are pulling some limestone out of here. And below that, if you look below that, 100% iron. Like right there, there's a huge deposit of it. I don't know if it's like how the game does layers, but looks like we could go at least 2 layers down. That would be kind of interesting, having a whole underground subterranean setup. All right, so the tools and stuff of the trade. We have a kiln, a special oven for creating ceramics, bricks, and tiles from clay. Okay, and there's 2 variants of it. There's a limestone and a clay. I think they are basically identical. So whatever you have the most of. Wooden chair. And we should have, yeah, the kiln. So what I want to do here, how big is this thing? So what I want to do is basically I could build like one of these here, one of these here, right? And then have the rest of that area for stockpiles. Like one stockpile would be for the clay, and the other stockpile would be for whatever whatever is produced from the kilns in some way, shape, or form. Osrock is leveling up like crazy. He is gonna he's in leisure time and he's working still. So the guy likes to work, that's for sure. He enjoys his job. All right, we are gonna speed up the game a little bit here so we can get more done. What I want to do here is take away the raw food stockpile from here, since we have this one already done and ready to go. Obviously, we are not going to store, that kind of meat. So yeah, we may want to set up a cooking station over here rather than over here. You know, I don't know, does that need to be, it's outside. We might be able to put a campfire like here and here. The rotting from temperature is unavoidable during summertime. I've done a little bit of reading, and that is why even in a nicely housed area, it's still going to rot. So yeah, that's not really avoidable. It's wintertime where that basically turns off as expected. It's cold enough where it basically becomes a refrigerator outside, and it allows you to store your food and preserve it a little bit more. Well, those new beds are making a huge difference on the amount of sleep that they accumulate in our overnight thing. So I might be able to get them to wake up a little earlier. And not need as much sleep. Alright, so they're all running out. They're all excited about something. Oh, we got more. We got some flax. That's ripe. Summer appeared like a warm blessing, coaxing the settlers to shed their warm clothing. Now was the time to build underground storage. Ooh, well, now it tells me. Now it tells me. Great. So now I'm guessing things are going to decompose even faster. Yep. I've got 2 cooking stations here. You know, underground... there's really no hills. Well, there's a little bit of hill back here, but I'm in the middle of doing some things and stuff. So yeah, we are getting ready. The next thing I'm going to unlock is tailoring, because we are growing flax, which is giving us linens. It must be a super special kind of plant that harvests directly into linens. That's kind of cool. Alright, this is finally done. Now, kiln, how are we doing? We are doing phenomenal on clay. So, let's do one there and one there. Arms botany is going up really fast. This kind of work really makes it go fast. Harvest ruined. But you're so skilled. There you go. So the herbs allow us to basically, you know, have medicine and such. Alright, so these are ready to go. Products. Meal. Produce until... well, until you have 45. Produce until you have 55, like so. The production speed isn't any higher when it's inside the room. But what we want to do is take this, and we've already disabled all of the raw material, but keeping the meals. Ooh, look at all these different meals that are in here. I didn't even realize. Keeping the alcohol too. So only raw ingredients in here. Because yeah, we're getting a lot of raw ingredients now. And barley looks like it's slow. It's a long thing to have all of that. But yeah, we should be getting a decent amount of stuff going on there. Now, as far as storage goes, if we absolutely need, I'm not sure why the control mouse wheel is not working. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. That works. Okay. Okay, so it does work. But we're going to need to, if we want an underground storage for our farm here, we are going to need a lot of digging. Okay, we're gonna specify the stockpile here. This clear all material clay. This stockpile clear all. This is going to be coal, clay brick. Okay, this, as you can see, coal, it uses 30 wood and we get 20 coal out of it. So coal, we are going to produce until we have 10 coal, right? This one is going to use the clay plus the fuel, which is what we're making over here. Okay, until you have, let's do 20. So that's 20 clay plus 10 fuel. Let's bump that up to 20. Over here, no brick, no clay, and no coal. But it's going to use a lot of wood. Oh, so much wood. So do we want to store wood over here as well? Do we have any wood in here? We do. Now, if it sits over here, so you can see our clay is sitting here, and it's not going to degrade. I want to see, because I don't know enough about the game yet to really make these determinations. But I want to see if certain materials will degrade over time. So if I can put wood out here and not have it degrade, then great. But if it's going to need a shelter, I could pop a shelter over this thing and put a roof over it and maybe help it along a little bit. How are we doing over here? 5 days, 3 days. Yeah, we are in danger of rotting out some of our food. I'm not sure what bones are used for, but we'll be cautious about that for now. You can choose what trees we cull, let the other ones grow, give us a little bit more wood, because right now that'll give us 50 wood. This little younger one will only give us 17, so it's worth only cutting down the full-on that's a weird bug. Alright, we're getting a lot of wood now. What are you running around for? Chronicles. Oh, what are we up to? 27 on our research. We can unlock tailoring. This is where needles, thread, and shears can be found for sewing and mending. So we need some summer clothes. Now, can I squeeze in? How big is this station? Ooh, I could squeeze it in right here. Oh, that's perfect. I didn't really necessarily want a separate storage for that. Okay, let's look at wood. Are you going to rot? You are not going to rot. Excellent. Fantastic. You are good to go outside. What? Oh, are you harvesting the beets? You are. Excellent. New type of goodie. And we've got some things cooking over here. Alright, this thing. Waiting for resources, yeah. Resources needed. 30 wood. Look at that. Produced 50 ash. You know, our ash pile is sitting over here. And it will eventually degrade. You know, but you should be able to fertilize your garden with wood ash. You know, potash is actually really high in a mineral that's named after where it comes from. Potash is very, very high in potassium, which is where the name comes from. Potassium. Yeah, the guy who discovered it, very, very clever, as you can imagine. But yeah, like what skill? Job type craft. Craft. Nobody has this prioritized. Non-skilled work crafting basic items. So maybe, let's see, Oz has already got a lot of stuff going on. Nominate's already got a lot of stuff going on. He's our main cook. So how about Brea for that task? Because Aram is also extremely busy. There's the ash. So we get 5 ash for every... You should just be able to load that... Ooh, roasted meat pile. I have really no control over what this person cooks. But at least we got rid of a lot of that. The hay... where do I want the hay? Let's put a little stockpile right here. Clear all. Be nice if you could sort this, or at least search, filter that out. Okay, so we're going to remove hay from here. It may degrade, it may not, I don't know. A hopeful helpmate, Gaditha, approached with her hand held out and a warm, open smile to lend a hand All she asked was a safe place to call home. All right, she is good at melee and medicine. Nice. 26. I think we'll let her in. And we're gonna need another bed. Indeed. Furniture. How about right over here? Okay, so Brea. Jump 2. I don't know. We can't rename her? Yeah, we can. Brea is going to be Wallflower. So Gaditha is going to be Vejas. Naming them after my Patreons. All right, let's look at jobs. What is Vejas good at here? They are good at cooking, so we want to prioritize that. We do not want them doing research. And tend, they have phenomenal medical skills. Medicine 20. We are gonna lower Innominate's work on that. That's pretty much. I mean, they have a little bit of research skill, but not even close to what I can. So cooking, we're gonna highly prioritize that. Innominate can help. I mean, he really likes it, and Vejas has got a little ways to go. And let's see. Marksman 9. I mean, they've got skills in botany. Nothing compared to Arum, though. So we're going to prioritize a little bit on mining. Yeah. Good mining amount. Yeah, let's even that out. We don't want them researching. We want Flower to do all our research. Okay. So much ash. So much ash. How about over here? We would maybe need somebody to craft. Settlers are exhausted. Well, have them fall asleep then, for crying out loud. I have nice, comfy beds for them. Now the schedule... let's see what... Does Vejas have any traits? The master of self-denial and fast when days without food and no effect. Alright. Don't care about tough jobs. Mining +3. Movement speed, global work speed, unarmed Wow! Brawny. Vejas is brawny. So we're gonna have them sleep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Work. And then leisure. Flower is up working at the workbench. Where is she going? Oh, we got more stuff to harvest, it looks like. Look at that. More cabbages coming in. I don't even think we've used the cabbage that we have in here. Nope, there's some cabbage right there that we have. Not really all that fresh. Which is not good. Why are we not producing this? Production speed outside. Yeah, I don't think that production speed. You can see this production speed right there doesn't affect doesn't affect it at all. I don't think it does. All right, look at that. Vejas is making us some coal. And they're dumping it into there. Beautiful. So that first load of coal that they made, they've now making some bricks. So we should, in just one craft, create all of the bricks. Where did they go? Where did said bricks go? Oh, okay. Never mind. So they have to get it all ready, and then it just has to sit, just like the brewing station. Brewing station was the same way. All right, lots of cooking going on. What I'm hoping is we can cook some of these raw materials, and they'll last a lot longer, right? So I'm really hoping that pile decomposes in 1 year. Okay. That's got to be a problem. So beets last... Oh, there it changes. Weird. That's kind of strange. All right. Probably going to need to think about expanding this and digging more underground here. So what I kind of want to do... This is also clay underneath here. So what I kind of want is to dig another setup there. Where is he going? Oh, he's loading wood in. One fuel. Okay, yeah. How are we doing on our ash? 190 ash. That's a lot of ash generated. Hey, look at that. There's the coal. 20 coal at a time. That used 30 wood. And there's our bricks. Look at that. Our brick pile. So, do we have the option now? We do. We have clay brick walls. And stairs. And clay shingle roofs. A lot more hit points. Now, well, let's look at the walls, see what their insulation is. Let's see, 0.6, 0.93, 0.7, 0.75. So bricks, better than limestone, but still worse than clay. Valuable. They're more valuable. I don't know what that means. They probably look better. Clay roof. It's still not as good as, say, the wicker roof. That's really weird. Clay window, now brick windows. Well, at least now we have some clay. And some coal. So let's bump that up to 40. 20 and 81. Yeah, we have enough wood for one more run. And that's going to ramp up the ash that we have. Holy cow, do we have a lot of ash. Barley is close to being ripe. And we have another person, which is glorious. Vejas is now doesn't know what to do. Well, that was already mined out. Holy moly. Okay, so that is that many deep. So let's do... Should we go out one more? That's only 1, 2, 3 wide. So it's going to be a stairway down, turn, stairway down. At least I'm hoping. They mine that out pretty fast, though. Nominates mining skill must not be very high. No, it is in fact 0. Okie dokie. How much research do we have? Oh, we are good on research. We need to start working on smelting. So iron and gold. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to be smelting gold anytime soon. But we have a smelting furnace. I would like to start getting into blacksmithing here. Mechanical components, blacksmith's forge, a short sword, and you know, the ability to the ability to get to those levels. Now, research 2 is something that we're gonna need. Oof, brutal. Okay. So limestone should, if we want, I mean, there's limestone over here. Not sure how much is going to be over here. There is a bunch over here. We could create another setup over here. We could do a brick floor now. Look at that traversal speed. That's not bad. We're going to do a limestone floor. Alright. Looks like we're chewing through our materials pretty good. Let's check the status of all the bushes around us. Oh yeah, this big crop of bushes here. I forgot about them. So many harvests. Oh, there's a couple more. We could look at all the rabbits. Rabbits, they're multiplying like rabbits over here. Like, wow. Craziness. Okay, so I don't know if they're going to be able to get to this one. He's grabbing some more limestone. Look how fast. Oh, they're okay. Never mind. They're building so fast because, you know, I upgraded them. Yeah, we're gonna need this one. We're gonna have to cut this one out. If we want to traverse down there. It has to be done. Okay, so this will be a stockpile here. Pause it. Clear all. For limestone. Yep. And then over here, no limestone. Excellent. All right, well, that is going to have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.